So you're wondering what the difference is between a buying agent and a listing agent, or is there even a difference? Stay tuned and we'll tell you all the details. Hi, this is Joy Larson with the Joy Team, Keller Williams Real Estate in the Cleveland area market. Thanks so much for joining us today. We're going to be talking about the difference between buying agents and listing agents. Or are they all the same? No, there's totally difference between buying agents and listing agents. First thing, you're interested in buying a house. Let's start with that. You are a buyer, so you want to hire what's called a buyer's agent. Now, the great thing about a buyer's agent is it is free to the buyer because it's paid for by the person who owns that house that is considered the seller or owner. So the first thing you want to do, get an agent. And if you don't know an agent in your area, just maybe send me a comment below and I can give you some names unless you're in the Cleveland area market, I can help you. So once you hire a buyer's agent, they have a fiduciary duty to you. Their goal is to help you make the transaction smooth and get you the lowest price, not the highest price, the lowest price for you, and to negotiate on your behalf. So that is what a buyer's agent does. Also, the buyer's agent, what they do, so number one, they negotiate for you to get the lowest price. Number two, you're going to have inspections. At inspection, sometimes things go a little bit not as well as you had hoped, where there's some issues with the house. So your buyer's agent is going to negotiate to try to get those things fixed so that you can move into the house without having to fix things. Also, they are going to make sure that the appraisal is at value, and if not, they're going to negotiate again at that point. So you definitely need to get a buyer's agent to help you through this whole process. So there's the buyer's agent. Now there's the listing agent. Some buyers like to just call the person who has it listed, the listing agent. The problem with that is, guess what? That listing agent has a fiduciary duty to represent that seller the highest price, not the lowest price. So that's where they, as the listing agent, their goal is to get it the highest price for the least amount of time. The listing agent will also be representing the seller or owner of the home. Their job is to market it and have a fiduciary duty to get them the highest price and negotiate the best terms in the least amount of time. So as you see, there's a buying agent and a listing agent. I do not recommend a dual agency, which means that someone represents both the buyer and the seller. That's a very tricky thing to do. I know that many states do not allow you to even do what's called dual agency. I don't know, would you be able to represent one person and represent the other person to try to negotiate the least amount? And on the other hand, negotiate the highest amount? That'd be a little tricky. So that's why dual agency is not really recommended. That's why you want a buyer's agent and a listing agent. Keeps things separate, keep things clean. There are some differences between a buying agent and a listing agent. Hope those things helped. If you have any questions, comment below, subscribe and like it. Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.